Hey y'all, it's American Mom. I'm back. I made it through the last episode. Barely. I miss Charlie like crazy, but we're not going to dwell on it because it was his purpose, it was his destiny. He apparently saved everybody. He got everybody off the island. He died a hero. His dying message, even underwater, was to tell Desmond it was not Penny's boat. So they get off the island, but this whole Naomi, Ben was saying, not to trust her. And then John didn't trust her, threw the knife in her back. We know he doesn't want to leave, but just something didn't sit right. But yeah, that blew my mind to find out that the backflashes weren't backflashes at all. This was after. I don't know where we're going to go from here. I don't know if we're going to pick up and we're off the island and we're going to start having backflashes to the island and then be in our world. That'd be a twist. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I just need to start this right now. Okay. Season 4, Lost, Episode 1. Let's do this. That was Dukes of Hazzard. Who is it? Can't drive. Holy. Can't outrun them.
Stop! Don't you know who I am? Stop, wait! Don't you know who I am? I'm one of the Oceanic Six! I'm one of the Oceanic Six!
Oceanic 6? Is that what they're called now? There was more people rescued than that, Hurley. Oceanic 6. Okay.
Mr. Reyes, why'd you run like that? Who'd you see in there?
Abraham again. That's not happening. Harley, it's a two-way mirror.
What's wrong with you?
Oh.
What are you doing, Reyes? Huh? You trying to get tossed into the nut house? Because if that's what you want, I can make that happen right now, my friend. You can? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
He wants to go back there.
Woo!
What goes wrong?
Are we really going home?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Eventually.
We're really going home.
This isn't a trick, is it?
I need you to do me a favor.
Shut up.
I need you to take Alex and get as far from here as possible.
What?
Listen to me, we don't have time for this. Everyone who stays here is going to die. I will not have my daughter.
She's not your daughter.
Don't piss a mama off. So in this area, what's happened? He's quarantined this area? And only 6 of us make it out. That's why they're the Oceanic 6. I'm going to pay attention.
It's easy, Scotty. Everything's cool. Boat's on the way.
What? On the way? No.
Hey, it was Charlie.
No, that woman, Naomi, she lied. The people on the boat aren't who they say they are.
What?
Yeah.
And who are they?
I don't know, but we need to get in touch with Jack now!
It's all right. We can call him. We have a walkie. It's okay.
Where is it? Get it?
What do you mean the people aren't who they say?
Where's Charlie?
I'm sorry, brother.
It's not your fault, Desmond. He wanted to do it for everybody.
Naomi went to get some firewood. Can you hold on for a second? Let me see if I can...
Where is she?
But I don't even know what the hell not Penny's boat means.
Calling Jack accomplishes nothing.
It would accomplish warning him.
It also means warning the people on the freighter that we're suspicious of them. I've no doubt they're monitoring our communications. If we call Jack...
You know what? I got the walkie. I'm making the call.
Hey!
Oh, oh, oh. That wasn't.
You better get going.
Okay. Well, now you gotta run to Jack. Because he's about to. Oh.
Going where?
We're taking him with us.
And why would we do that?
Because I don't trust him with anybody but me.
Saw you to take care of it. Ponytail time.
All right, listen up.
Okay, if she didn't want us to find her, then she could have created a dummy trail. I think we should follow Rose just in case.
It could be
6 hours from now.
It could
we're
be
gonna
John
sit on
Locke's
that boat laughing about the fact
blood.
that there was one final thing that we couldn't agree upon.
his people are up at the temple. What are they doing up there?
Oh, by the way, you have a visitor.
Why does he like to be there? Is this
Okay.
when everybody gets a golden pass? Or are they suing them? What's going on?
I'm here, Mr.
What's that?
Then we're done, dude.
Oh, he wanted to move
Are
him.
they still alive? What? You heard me.
Nurse! Nurse! Get out of here! You better get out of here! Help me! Help me! He's after me!
Holler if you need me.
Sawyer being decent. Wanting to talk about it. Wanting him to open up. Things he doesn't want to do. That's nice. I like Sawyer. He's moving up on my list. Is that Jacob's house?
Kate took it when she hugged you. She found the right trail, too, but you wouldn't listen to her, so I guess she's taken matters into her own hands.
As usual.
But look on the bright side. At least somebody around here knows what the hell they're doing.
Punch him again. Hell, above you. Mother Parker!
Can you change your tracking frequency?
Yeah.
I don't know who to believe anymore.
Just tell my sister that I love her.
There's somebody in the chair. Mother Parker! What? It's there again?
There's nothing here.
Oh.
Hello, Hugo. Not Penny's boat. Are you sure that's what Charlie wrote on his hand?
Jack should never have called those people.
What are you doing here?
I came here for the same reason you did, to warn Jack about the people on that boat.
Charlie's
Hey, man.
What?
Don't run. I want to talk to you.
He's hallucinating, but he has to say something to him.
Don't do what you did in the store, okay? There's no need to freak out.
That's
Don't need to freak out.
who he
I'm trying to buy
saw.
some jerky and a slushie.
Okay, prove it.
Well, the other guy saw him. What's happening?
Why didn't you tell me?
Because you would have tried to stop me. I'm here.
1,
Don't do this.
2,
They need you.
3,
They need you, Hugo.
4. You know they need you.
Oh, yeah. No. No.
You're not gonna shoot me, Jack. Any more than I was gonna shoot. It's not loaded.
But he was going to. Damn it.
All you ever did was blow up every chance we had of getting off this island.
Until then, if you want to live, you need to come with me.
No one's going anywhere with you, John. Because they're not crazy.
He's not crazy.
What about Charlie?
Charlie went down to that place so we could all be rescued. Must have heard something before he
He talked to Penelope.
I don't know why, but he changed his mind. So I'm not listening to you.
Take Claire with you, Hurley, and go.
Listening to Charlie?
Yeah, go with John.
He's all yours.
I'm not going anywhere with that man.
But he didn't want to leave the island either. Y'all should stay with him just to survive, and then you can stay on the island. Oh, we're divided, aren't we? Dang, a lot stayed behind.
Thinking about growing a beard.
You do, and you look like crap.
You checking to see if I went nuts? If I was gonna tell?
Are you?
Tell what?
You're up. I'm sorry I went with Locke. I should have stayed with you.
It's water under the bridge, man.
I think it wants us to come back.
Hurley.
And it's gonna do everything it can.
We're never going back.
Somebody else parachuted.
Are you Jack?
I can't wrap my head around this first episode yet in this new season because I know from last episode that Jack does have a beard. Kate meets up with him. She's with somebody else. You know, Hurley's in a mental institution at the same one. And then he sees Charlie. Charlie's dead, but he is visiting with him. Like, this was a lot to take in again because we're sort of in the present and then we're having back flashes back to the island, but because it's telling us the rescue, like how it happened. But this Joker at the end that just parachuted and he's like, "Are you Jack?" He hasn't answered. It just went off. He's not sure now that someone's landed to save them or whatever. It's not a boat. It's not a boat. He was dropped off like Naomi was. Now he's like, and Kate's looking at him like, "Are you Jack?" Like, what are you going to say? Hurley found Jacob's place. That was creepy because I saw a person sitting in that chair this time. And the closer Hurley got and saw a figure, then a head pops up. So there's two people in there. Who was that? But Hurley has been seeing Charlie's ghost since being rescued. That's why he flipped out in the beginning. He feels safe in that institution, though. He didn't care about the money. He was glad to be free of it. The man that came to visit him, the first guy, the tall, thin black guy with the visitor badge, said he was a attorney for Oceanic. And so he was going to, give him probably airline passes, but he was going to take him out of that facility and put him in a nicer one with an ocean view. And then Hurley was like, "No." Then he wanted to see some ID, and the guy was like, "Oh, I must have left some." And then Hurley was like, "I think you should go." And I think he said, I said it in the reaction, but let me see if I can remember. I think he said, "Are they alive?" So then now Hurley's flipping out. "He's trying to get me. He's trying to get me." So now he's sounding crazy again. And then the guy slips out. Who's that? I don't think he works for Oceanic. So we got to figure that out. We got to figure out this guy in the end that just landed in the parachute. Is this a big cover-up of some sort? This is government shit. But what I was saying is, like, this season's going to be a lot of what's happening from me, because I know now we're rescued at some point. At the beginning of the episode, when we were back on the when we went to the flashback of the island and stuff, and then everybody was saying, okay, Charlie said not Penny's boat. This isn't it. You know, and then it's like John was right. He was trying to stop Naomi. Because I still was like, I don't know. Because they get rescued. But it didn't mean they got rescued right away. They get rescued at some point. There's still 3 seasons to go. So now, because I know that they make it to the present day, now I'm like, you know, my whole feelings have changed on Locke was right. And we know he doesn't want to leave the island, but he also doesn't want all them to die, and he doesn't want to die. Whoever's coming is dangerous. I don't know what else Walt told him, because he said he had work to do. And that's all we heard. But then he takes a knife and, like, he kills somebody. You got to have some real strong evidence that somebody's not on the good side. Then when Kate found her because of the blood, Naomi seemed honest again. And then she got the signal or the phone to get a different signal to find their exact location. Then she died. But that's not good news, I don't think. And what's weird is Hurley went with John, and we've seen Hurley alive in the present. But we've seen Jack and Kate alive, but they were in the other group. Hurley went with John, Jack and Kate stayed together. But they all make it back okay. So that I'm like, well, I can't just say, well, you know, the people on Jack's side die or the people on John's side die. What happens? This whole episode is still going through my mind as I'm talking, obviously. That's what I do. I'm working it out in my mind afterwards. Of course, when we get close to the finale of at least the last episode of this season, depending on how many parts it's in, I like to do those in more than one part. But the rest of the season, unless there's something like really big that's going to happen and the DST will let me know, you should probably break this up into 2 parts. Then I'm going to stick with 1 part. Because there's a lot more, you know, stuff that's going to be going on, and doing, you know, putting out reactions every day and then adding some more stuff later. It's just, you know, I just can't do 2 parts all the time. This was a good opening to the season. I didn't know once we got rescued, like, what now? Like, you know, what's the show about now? But clearly there's a lot of things that we need to find out, because Hurley said to Jack, were you afraid I was going to say something? In the same breath, he apologizes. He was like, I shouldn't have gone with John. That has me intrigued. Very anxious to see the next episode, obviously. I always am. Love the show. Hope y'all are enjoying it. Seeing it again. Thank you for watching this with me. Until the next video and the next time. Bye.